Why are you so crooked? There we go. All right, Jackie, come on, let's go get coffee. Oh, goodness. Here, fresh water, Bella. Oh, put some ice in. There you go. No? There you go. Hello, hello, is anybody out there? I don't know where that stinking sun went. Jack has been here since last night, yesterday. Barely drank, has not eaten. He's a nuisance. Oops. We'll be back. Coffee time. I really should get glasses. All right, that's my next. Okay, I think we're settled. Finally settled. Golsham says, hey. DC's Tropical says, hello. Bumblebee T says hello. Good morning, T. Good morning, everybody. Golsham says, hey. Hey. T says, happy birthday. Thank you, T. Golshan says, I did not girl. I think Golshan's saying, I am not a girl. I am a girl, Golshan. Me girl. What is your name? My name? My name's Cat. Justin. Justin says, good morning. Good morning, Justin. How are you guys? Sunday morning. Where's the sun? It's going to be covered up by clouds. We could watch Jack making a fool of himself over the church folk. There we go. Is that better? Would we rather have Jack or the clouds? The problem with Jack is he just never stays in one place. Food and water, buddy. What? Gulshan says, what is your name? I think I already answered that. Cat. Meow. My name is Cat. It's a skinwalker. Oh, heck. Okay. Where's that sunrise? T, I don't mind if you go wake up toy pups. You don't have to hang out with me. It's a skinwalker. Oh my gosh, Jack. I'm scared. What do I do with my coffee? Oh my gosh. I'm supposed to get up and go have waffles. Pancakes and bacon, something. I don't think I want to go anywhere. What time is it here? 7:53. Oh, Jackie Poo, you're so much more fun at home. There's my boy. Why is this so crooked? T says, I'm back. Had to rush to the bathroom. Almost threw up. Very rare for me. Oh, well. I hope you feel better. I don't know why my camera is so crooked on this tripod. It's a little aggravating. Let's try some stuff. It's a little bit better. Jack says it's better. Too many supplements on an empty stomach. That sounds like it'd do it for me anyways. Really can't go far, Jack. I'm sorry. T, we are okay. You never sleep as good as you do at home. So it was. And my auntie, you know, she's getting up there and she's saving money. So she keeps the house really warm. So even with the fan on, it was kind of warm. Look at Jack. He's going to greet all the church people coming in today. T says, are you away? Yeah, I'm at my auntie's in Charlotte, North Carolina. I bet you Jack's gonna... Nope. He's not eaten since we left yesterday. He says it's too hot to eat, too. I don't know why I'm whispering. She doesn't wear her hearing aids, so she can't really hear me, but just in case she put them in. Cat, I hadn't realized that I hate it being too hot at night. Yeah, we survived. We're going home this evening, so, or this afternoon. Jack won't have to be on a leash all the time. And hopefully we're going to get Auntie to come stay with us more. I'd like her to get her to come live with me. Jack, why are you going to be difficult? Oh, there we go. How long am I away for? I'm going to leave here around 3 today, which means I'll be home 4, 5, 6, around 6:37, depending on traffic. We're getting a lot of rain. I'm getting a lot of rain at home in Tennessee, and she's getting that rain this evening. I had to be working in the morning, so I'll be back tonight. It was just a quick trip. T says, I take it you get on with Auntie then. Safe travels, Cat. Thank you. I've always lived very far away from her, and this is the closest we've lived. Oh, Jackie. Oh, them church people set off their alarm. How's a person supposed to sleep around here? Let's take this little button, Jackie, see what it does. You've been retouched, buddy. Sebastian says, hey, Cat&Jack, how are you? Hi, Sebastian. We're good. We're just waking up. Jack's glad to be outside in the grass. It's nice and cool. Sebastian, do you ever... Hang on a minute. I'm going to trust because Yogi does it, I do it. There you go, Sebastian. Thanks for stopping by. Kat, any plans on your... This is my plans. This is the first time I've ever taken off of work for my birthday. First time I've ever really gone anywhere for my birthday. This is it. This is a big deal for me. I generally just don't acknowledge it. It's a childhood thing. Okay. Let's untangle Jack because he's a mess. He's a mess, buddy. There you go. Better. You're so silly. Thank you, Sebastian. Oh, you're welcome. I don't really think of it as modding you guys up. I don't want anybody to use their mod powers. It's more like just like being able to get around and see everybody's channels. And Bumblebee T says, well done, Cat. I get ya. I didn't acknowledge or celebrate mine for many years due to psychological pain, but I'm celebrating this year. Good for you. You're healing. Yeah. Well, I could tell you my story about why I just don't celebrate my birthday too much, but it's just a story and it's in the past. And I said good morning to my deceased mother this morning, so all's forgiven. T says, Sebastian, you're now a Smurf. Welcome. I love Smurfs. Na 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 na. Who doesn't love the Smurfs? Sebastian says, hey, Bumbles, thanks. I don't think we're going to get much of a sunrise. There's all clouds. T says, Cat, yes, the past, and we both are going forward. The past doesn't exist. And you know, I just don't want to be one of those people. Not that those people, I know just saying that is incorrect, it's just bad. But I don't want to be someone who lives their life telling the stories of their past that they're stuck in. And we see that so many times in so many people that just can't look forward. Buddy, I don't know why you scratched me. It wasn't very nice. I might have to lift this because I can't see. I don't want to be uncomfortable. Here, more Jack. More Jack checking out the church. There's a church right next door. It's a, what's the correct wording? A Latin church? And they have church on Saturday night, Friday night. And they get down with the music. They cook a lot. Sebastian says, oh, just a Josh. I love toy pups. Hi, just a Josh. You are. T says, Cat with PTSD, it's hard, but I try to keep focusing forward. Yeah. I just don't want to label myself. I mean, I've been labeled my whole life, and I'm not going to do it to myself. I'm just a human having an experience, doing the best I can. If I lived by everybody's labels, I'd be an advertisement. Bumble says, just a Joshua, hello. Jack, you're not helping. You're way too close. There you go. Go check out the people. Where are they? T says, like that, yes, we are not advertising boards. Might tell next doctor who tries to label me. You know, I think that would be a great project if you did some kind of art, just doing a board with all your labels and make it an advertising board. Just to make a statement. That'd be kind of cool. T says hate labels. Ooh, if no, sir. What's wrong with you? You lost your mind. Hmm? Yes, you. Jack, say hi. Not right here. Right here, buddy. Right here, Jack. Jack, not out there. Over here. Jack. Oh, Jackie. Over here. Say hi to Mom. Yes. I just confuse him. Hi, sweet boy. Are you thinking about eating? T says, I've done some expressive artwork and I'm sure you would get it if I shared, but I don't want to public to be judged. I get you. My little life board that I work on, T, I was real embarrassed about that too, but I think it's fun. And I have so many ideas on next projects. T says I need to do some more sometime soon. Oh, wait, there's the sun. Let's go. Let's go to the sun. Good morning, friend. What would we do without the sun? I'm gonna turn you this way so I'm comfortable. We don't want the board. There we go. It's about to come up over the tree. T says, Cat, I'd be happy to share via email. Yeah, do you know my email? catbqhht@gmail.com. Real easy, catbqhht@gmail.com. And Jack. Back to Jack. Hi, buddy. Jack, you're looking tired. You look like you smell rabbits. Rabbits in the wind. Do you smell rabbits? Where'd they go? T says, I'm hoping to visit my friend tomorrow. I asked Yogi if he could go on a panel. He would go on a panel for your birthday. He said he wasn't sure. I'm not going to be in there tonight. Sorry. Need to chill before my day with my friend tomorrow. Cool. Yeah, I don't want to go on a panel. I don't want to hang out in chat rooms. I just don't want to. But thanks. And it's okay. I don't believe you, though. I think you'll be in somebody's chat room eventually. I think you're like me, FOMO. Oh, there's a big crow. Jack, do you see that big crow walking across the parking lot? No. Uh-uh. I love crows. I must have read a book about a crow when I was a kid. Aw, thanks. T says, Cat, if you were up on a panel, I would have joined to wish you happy birthday. That's okay. Listen, the less fuss and muss for me, the best. Me and auntie went and got some safety cones yesterday. So when I'm hanging my ass off a bridge with a magnet, maybe the cars won't hit us. T says, yeah, crafting. Budgie Mama is due live in an hour, but I got something on in an hour, so I might be there later as she's crafts. Nice. Jackie. You cannot have the crow. Come here. Let me help you because you're all tangled up again. That's on our list. We're going to have to get a new harness for him. This is for training walking, not really for leisure walking. Hi, baby. Hi, sweetie. You love him. Mom loves him so much. Oh, T says, when's magnet fishing going to happen? Well, I have 3 days off this week. You know, it's a little nerve-wracking having to go by yourself. There's some rough people in my town. But yeah, I think I'm going to do it sometime in the middle of the week. Oh, Jack, easy. Easy. Easy, friend. I don't know about signal out there, but ooh, auntie's awake. Lights are on. Window shades are up. So I'm hoping to make a go of it this week. And then I found some people that are going to meet in Tennessee in September that do magnet fishing, so I'm definitely going to catch up with them. I don't know them except for online. Oh gosh, Jackie. Oh, easy, 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 easy. Oh, all right. I know you love your mom. Oh, goodness. T says, look forward to a cat. Thanks, T. I'm afraid I'll make a bumbling idiot of myself, but live and learn. What I really think is going to happen is I'm going to get out there on that bridge and just be a little self-conscious because of all the cars going by. So I'm going to fight that nervousness. Oops, oops, Jackie. That's your fault, not mine. All right, I give up on Jack because he's just not being very helpful. Look at that sky. Say, "Arr." When I first set up the camera, the clouds were moving so fast and it was kind of fun. Not so much anymore. T says, Cat, I've got to pop downstairs to reception. I'll try to catch you again. I just appreciate my little visit from you, Miss T. You have a fabulous day, and if I don't see you before tomorrow, you have a hot date tomorrow, girl. T says, you can do it, girl. None of the cars or drivers' business what you're doing. I know. I do know. Yogi just texted me happy birthday. Thank you, Yogi. What are you doing, Jack? it's the birds. Some cardinals playing in the trees. The Shut Up Man. Hey, I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome. Jack, how are you today? He says meh. He's on a little trip. He doesn't do his best when he's out away from home. Take care, Cat. Have a great day, says Bumbles. Safe travels. Thanks, Bumbles. It's more church people, Jack. Say hi. Jack's watching the Cardinals. The Shut Up Man, Jack. Hey, Jack. The Shut Up Man says you're so cute. He says he loves you. Oh, he's really considering that. He appreciates it. Oh my goodness, there's my boy. Oh. Bubby, want to go home? Hmm? Just one Sue, good morning, how are you? What's up with you today, Miss Sue? Sky watching? Bird watching? I love your little neighborhood. It looks so cute from your porch. Sue says hi, T. T ran off. She ran off to reception. Seuss is just waking up to another cool rainy day. Girl, I can't wait to go home. I think it's cool at my house too. You're probably getting the same rain I am in Tennessee. From what I saw from the weather, it's raining all day and all night and tomorrow. And I didn't take any allergy pills, and I came home or came here to Auntie's and I was bragging about how I'm doing so much better without any of the medicine. And then Charlotte happened. It is so full of pollen. Still not even close to as bad as it used to be. There's the sun popping up. Let's look. You can see the sun on Jack's face. Where are you, sun? There you are. Sue says a friend of mine told me about a free, free bird app called Merlin. I downloaded it and now I can tell what bird is singing. I've heard of that. I just have no more room for apps on my phone. That's really cool too. Because those mockingbirds are tricky. They get me sometimes. Here come the sirens. Welcome to Charlotte. I almost considered moving here, but Charlotte's just way too big city for me. Way too big. TD or Sue, do you have any of the star apps where you can point it at the sky and it shows you what stars are out there? I might get rid of that one because it gets very confusing nowadays with all the satellites in the sky. Even the planetarium. If you go to a planetarium, they'll just roll their eyes at all the satellites. It's just wild what's going on in the sky. Never heard of that one. I think it's the one I have is called Skyview Light. Sue says I keep getting the same three birds: doves, house wren, and cardinals. Those little house wrens are so freaking loud for such little birds. They amaze me. Amaze and amuse. And they're always trying to get in my ferns. They're always trying to make homes in my ferns on the porch. Sue says, I'm on a robin nest watch now in a tree by the building beside me. How cool. Aw. Stitch says, good morning. Good morning, Stitch. How are you, sweet girl? I've been looking at your shorts. Very cute. I love that you're just doing it. Stitch says, hi, Just One Sue. Good morning. Here, there we go. That's good. Stitch says, I'm okay. How are you? Stitch, how many days? It's been a few days since we've talked. How many days? Is it like 4 days? Do we count today? Sue says, I posted a picture of the nest and a video of the robin taking more stuff into the tree to add to the nest. How cute. 4, yeah. How exciting. Do you have big plans for your day, Stitch? Sue says, lovely sunrise. I'd like to take credit for it, but I can't. Oof, the sun is bright in my eyeball. Now I can't see what Stitch said. Why are you whining, buddy? Stitch, does that say nope? The sun is still burned into my eyeball. No plans? What's the matter, Jackie? Hmm? No. Stitch says, are you out front this morning? I am. I'm out front at my auntie's house. We're 3+ hours away from home south. We're in Charlotte, North Carolina. More like a suburb of Charlotte. It's called Belmont. And there's a monastery here. Stitch says, oh, cool. Yeah. I do have some family left. The birds are certainly just as loud here as they are at home, though. Because she's got all these beautiful trees. Stitch says, I was just asking because I saw Jack on a leash. Yeah, you don't usually see that. He doesn't really care for it either, but he's pretty good. He's just an overall pretty darn good dog. Jack doesn't like trips. He hasn't eaten since yesterday morning before we left. Why are you whining? What's the matter with my Pookie? Hmm? Does that sun look huge? I know it's just the camera playing tricks, but from what I see, it's just a huge circle, much bigger than the sun really is. Stitch says he's very pretty like you. Unlike you, my beautiful Stitch friend. It's what's inside that matters. Jackie. And Stitch, you're one of the most beautiful people I know. Leashy, here we go. Are you gonna eat, buddy? Stitch, what do you have planned today, ma'am? Is there anything in particular you guys do on Sundays? Why are you whining? Oh, yeah. Stitch says I woke up to like 50 text messages from a friend because she loves to drive me crazy. No, my mom works or else we would be going to church. Gotcha. Who's Jack? Isn't it funny that Nightbot gets a check mark? Ooh, that's a pretty dress. Hey, Stitch, are you still there, Stitch? Do all the women in your church wear dresses? There is a, you'll have to help me, sister. There is a, I just say Hispanic church, but I don't know what the correct wording is. But all the women wear dresses without exception. The sun feels good. Oh, house wrens. Sue was just talking about house wrens, and I just looked over at this flag. It's got little house wrens on it. Them noisy little buggers. Oops. Huh. Ooh, that sun is so bright. Oh, I can't see. Oh my gosh. Can't see nothing, man. Sky. Let's get more sky because it's so pretty. But, oh. Being blinded. These two male cardinals just, I don't know if they're playing or fighting. Oh, 3 males. Or is there a female? Oh, it's a female in there. That's what's going on. 2 male cardinals and a female. Good morning.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Oops.
Morning, Jack. I know. Is it wet?
He's like, I'll be a good boy. Look at me sit.
Yeah, I got dressed. Yeah. Are you a good boy? Yeah. You used to be on the back deck in the shade, and you can get the birds back there and things up there.
We were just watching the sunrise.
Yeah, well, you've seen it.
I didn't see, is your table just covered up? Didn't you have a table and chairs out on the back porch?
Yeah, but I got 2 separate chairs in the house.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, we walked back there this morning. We walked back there this morning and looked.
Yeah, they're covered up, but I got in that other bedroom. There's 2 chairs that I always bring out if there's extra people. They're material chairs,
So you don't leave them outside.
Leave them out.
Yeah.
And they're old and everything, but I still just don't leave them out because they get wet.
Yeah.
They get wet.
That's how you keep things longer.
Yeah. You got shade. I'm surprised you can even see when you're doing
Well, I can't see if I'm looking at it.
Yeah. I mean, Lord, did you get anything up in the trees there?
There's 2 male cardinals fighting over female, but they're moving around too much. I can't get them.
It's still enough.
Mm-hmm.
Well, did you sleep good?
Pretty good.
Yeah, how's it feel to be 52?
How old am I? 52. I think it's a little older than that.
I don't know how old you are.
71.
You're 51. I was close.
71.
Okay. I kind of remember you're then 3 years younger than Jennifer.
No.
Huh?
Well, maybe 71 was my year. So I'm 54.
So you were 71. Jennifer was 69.
Yeah, I know Jennifer's always been a couple years older.
Yeah.
I've been the baby of the group.
Huh?
I've been the baby of the group with just the 3 of us.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you were always the baby of the group. The curly-headed baby. When your mama had your hair all
She had
curly.
because she wanted me to look like Annie. I know what she was about. Did you give me that picture of the curly hair and the fur coat when I was a kid?
Probably, didn't I?
Ridiculous.
Now you were cute.
I don't think it was cute.
But I know. See, that's Oliver across the street.
Oh, the dog?
Yeah, it's a...
See, Jack heard you, and he's looking.
Yeah,
He's so smart.
It's a intact pit bull.
Oh, Lord. That's just running free.
Yeah. Well, he's very friendly.
They mostly are. I just would never take a chance and have one myself.
Me either. But stay where you are, Jack. We don't want him coming over here. I don't think anybody's out with him. And when nobody's out with him, sometimes he's wandered. He's been up on my, he's been up here.
Oh, no.
And then he's been, he went up to the lady I walk with, up on her front porch.
Oh, no. He just wants some.
Because he's an indoor dog.
Yeah.
You know, and everything. His name is Oliver.
Oh.
And everything, and he just, you know, he used to love Roxy, and he'd dance around, prance around Roxy, and of course smell her, and she didn't want no part of that.
You're right.
And everything, but yeah, but then there's another lady up the road that has a little Yorkie, older than Roxy, and still a feisty little, and he's intact too.
Mm-hmm.
And he just, he would get his, Oliver probably wouldn't hurt him at all, but she just got all upset and everything because Oliver came down there. But it's what the heck's that dog's name? Oh, I can't even think. Starts with a J. But at any rate, he won't go back down or nothing, and he won't, you know. Those little Yorkies are feisty.
That's funny.
I don't know. But happy birthday.
Thank you.
Don't feel any different from yesterday.
Nope. Not a bit.
I know it.
Except for I don't have to go to work.
We look forward to those next years, but yeah,
Yep,
same old.
it is.
Like that?
Yes,
The Jack said
he did.
you shouldn't have left him
I didn't. If you look, I bring a blanket because he sleeps with me on the bed. I brought a big blanket to cover the bed. I know him.
But your bed is bigger at home.
It is,
Yeah.
but he still sleeps on top of me, so
Oh.
either way.
Oh dear. I think he knows where that dog was.
Well, when you said something, he looked over.
Yeah.
He heard you and understood what you were saying. And Jack wouldn't start any fights. He'd be on the ground wanting to play. Just like, love me, love me.
I want to play. And Oliver.
There is somebody out there.
I see him. Big guy.
Yeah.
That's his master. And then his wife split. And the white car is his girlfriend's car. She lives right now too. Look at, I can't see him. Where'd he go?
Yeah.
We got some other dog over there too, because when he walks it and everything, and I was just killing ants and walking up the road. And I thought that dog was going to tear me up, but it was on a leash. I didn't even get to look at it. I just heard it. I don't know. Oh, there's some church people.
Yep.
coming in.
They've been rolling in for the past 20 minutes.
Parked up front. Yeah. Rolling in all different times. Let's see. Gotta go finish my water and then have my coffee. What? See somebody over there.
Are you barking at birds? Hmm? What are you barking at, Bubba? Oh no. I know.
Did you shed your pants when you went out the door or something? This is just like mine.
That's because you gave them to me. They are yours.
I gave those to you.
You did give them to
I
me.
have the long pants.
Right, and those are short. That's why I figured you gave them to me. Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. I don't remember, but when I saw these, I said, they look like my capri ones, you know?
Yep.
And everything. Well, I had bought new pajamas, is it last year? I ordered them off of Amazon.
Right.
And I didn't like the material. The material made me hot
Yeah.
at night and everything. So I told Jennifer, I said, look for, please, I want just cotton.
I remember you told me that story when you gave me those pajamas.
Yeah, so I've got a whole bunch of new pairs.
And I changed in the bathroom and we came straight out, so I just dumped the shorts there on the way out.
Oh, well, I'm a picker. I just saw them and I said, why are they there? They look just like mine. I know what it was. I didn't like them because they were too short for me.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
These are long.
When I saw you wearing those, that's what I figured.
Yeah.
They were a little too short.
These are a little bit longer. I'm more comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yep.
You gotta go too.
Hi, Yogi. Thank you so very much. 10 more subs to 500. Awesome cat. I know. Slowly but surely, I am doing it, Yogi. Thank you. Slowly but surely. At this rate, I might get to 1,000 by the end of the year. Just naturally and organically. And my hours, when we first started talking, Yogi, my hours were at 74 hours because I had no idea about shorts not counting. And now I have like 5:47 this morning. So, yay. Thank you, Yogi. I hope you're having a wonderful day. That was my auntie I was talking to about our jamas. And 9 more. Thank you, Eric. Yogi Eric. What is it, sweet boy? Yogi, if you're still here, I want you to know that I was practicing the 3 gates last night. No one knows my secret identity. That's what I say at work when they go, so Kat, what do you like to do in your spare time? I'm like, secret spy stuff. Oh, Jackie. Bright light, bright light. Yogi says it's not easy, is it? But it saves us so much pain in the end. Yes. Yes. Especially with family. Especially with family. I guess that's who we need to use it on most, because that's who maybe triggers us. And even if I think somebody's wrong, I don't have to prove it to them. That's my big thing. I want to argue with people sometimes because I always think I'm right. And the older I get, the more I find out I'm not right about a lot of things. It's kind of embarrassing when I look back. Yogi says, oh yeah, especially with family. And of course, YouTube live streams, right? If you don't have family around, go to a YouTube live stream and that's your opportunity for growth. I was talking to T this morning about labels, about how I'd like to do an art project just with all the labels that people give us. And it would look like an advertisement board. Yo, you're so funny. It's by my experience that Cat is always right, but I'm biased, of course. You know what's really funny is my kids will come up to me nowadays and say, you know how you always told me such and such? And I just like, my heart starts beating. I'm like, yeah. They're just like me. It was very nice to see Mocha in your chat the other day, Yogi. Ryder, the final boss says, good morning. Good morning. How are you, Ryder? Ryder Dirt 54, are you a bike rider? Eric says, I resigned from being right most of the time. I'd just rather be kind. And I think that's what the three gates are teaching me, Yogi. I never realized when I want to be right, I come off as confrontational. And I don't like that at all. It's not my intention. Yep, I think that's one of the most valuable things you've reminded me of is the three gates. I've heard it before, but this time it's really sticking most of the time. Ryder Dirt 54 says, how do you get mod? Ryder, if you just become one of my regulars, or if I know you from another chat room, I'll gladly give you the blue wrench, but it's not really for modding. It's not for moderating the chat. It's just for getting around and sharing your channel and getting to know other channels. Do you have a YouTube channel, Ryder? Yogi says it hurts to see ourselves so clearly, but then we begin to be truly right, which means forgiving ourselves and others. Yes, yes, because when I see, I do have to forgive myself more than anybody else. Toy Ryder says I am from Toy Pups. And yeah, I have a YouTube channel. I have 160 subscribers. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, oh, hang on, Jackie Jack. Oh, oh. Eric says, I had to pass a steep and dangerous initiation to get to mod. Trial by fire. Ryder, I'm only on my one phone right now, but I will go back and sub to you. Dog, yeah, that's what the channel's mostly about, my dog. Well, it turns out he's a little camera shy too. What are you doing, Bubba? Ryder says, how are you on this morning of Sunday? Well, you know what? I was just looking at the sky, listening to the birds, and thinking I'm very blessed. So I am very blessed this Sunday morning. How are you, Ryder? Yogi says I'm back. That Eric guy was getting on my nerves. Thinks he's right about everything. I know that story. I knew a girl like that. She had a different name, and she decided to start over, and she changed her name to Cat. Cat's a little bit nicer than the old one. Oh my goodness. Oh, Yogi says we're all entitled to the resurrection. Yogi, do you know the name I used to go by? It means of the resurrection. Ryder says, oh, they about to be a fight. Who's going to fight? Look at that chemtrail. We're right by the Charlotte, no, maybe half an hour from Charlotte Airport. I know the birds are out here fighting. Oh, Jackie. Oh, Jackie. No food, no water. You just want the auntie, huh? Okay, well, I think we're going to go since auntie's awake. You think you see two birds? For sure. There's two male cardinals out here chasing each other over a female. Okay, I'm going to end this live. I thank you guys all for hanging out so much. Ryder, as soon as I'm done, I'm going to go to your channel and I'm going to be your new subscriber. So look for me. I'll leave you a little comment. Bye, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. I love you all.